So
You look fantastic.
I feel really good, Lib. I feel really good. And when I was talking, when I was on my social media, this is how it came to be, is I was deleting because the person who's helping me, she says, why are you following like nearly 5,000 people? I said, I don't know. She goes, you don't, why? I said, I don't know. She goes, well, delete them. And you had to delete them one at a time. So I could only delete a couple of hundred a day. And then I went, oh, Lib. So I thought, have a look up your page. And you were doing this really funny thing in the salon with the girls. And you were doing some sort of a musical thing. I don't know what you were doing.
Yeah,
And I looked all up and I thought, I just filled my heart with joy. I just thought, I'm so happy for you because you were one of the very first people that I helped a long, long time ago. And it was hard for you because you've been hairdressing 40 years now.
42 years this year.
Wow.
In the same street.
I know. I remember
it's crazy.
you're up the road.
And you made me move into the shop I am in now.
Yeah, exactly. So what I wanted to do is I don't usually interview people in podcasts because it's too hard. And it's hard to find people that like are comfortable on the camera and can have a chat. And then when I saw you, I thought, no, I'm going to podcast with Lib because I just always loved your energy and you're just one of the few people who didn't, for me, this is my experience, you didn't get bitter. Like a lot of people who've been in the industry a long time can get a bit grumpy.
Yeah.
And maybe you're grumpy.
No, I still love the industry.
Yeah. You always
love the industry.
Yeah.
And I'm still I'm still a very passionate hairdresser too.
Yeah.
Like, I love my job, love what I do. Yeah. I could give or take being a boss still.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
that's really nice. And I wanted to just have an honest conversation. You can't get anything wrong. Like I swear and do all sorts of things and I don't give a fuck. I probably didn't much anyway, but I mean, I'm even worse now. But I thought, no, I want to talk to Lib because I think there's two questions I was thinking about it. One is, what do you wish you knew when you started out? Like would there be something?
Good question. Good question.
Yeah, like if you think about somebody, and I don't think you've got, is it 4 boys you've got?
I've got 4 sons, yeah.
Yeah, 4 sons. Any of them hairdressers?
My youngest has become a barber and just bought his own business.
Oh, wow.
A barbershop. They're running a barbershop with 6 other barbers.
Wow, good on him. So good.
Yeah, at the age of 23.
Yeah, that's when you do it, when you got no idea in your head, just fucking get in there and do it. Do it.
That's it.
When you're full of passion. So what would you do differently, or what have you learned? What's been a joy? And I know you're passionate about it and you haven't got into that grumpy old onesie type, I only work by myself and no one else can do anything.
Oh, no, definitely. I still want a team behind me. Yeah. I love having a team. I love working with a team. I find the team energizes me every day and it keeps me young and it keeps me in the loop of what's going on. So 100% I would only ever work with a team. If it gets to the stage where I feel I need to work by myself, that's when, excuse me, that's probably when I feel I need to maybe look at doing something else. Yeah.
Yeah. But and I noticed you do a lot of hair extensions now. I had a good stalk up your page, don't you worry.
Yes. I got into hair extensions probably about 5 years ago. Yep. And again, I didn't realize at my age after this many years in the career that something would come along that would really grab my interest to the point where I now teach it as well.
Oh, good on you.
So I'm one of the Victorian educators for Great Lengths in Victoria, which I love doing. I love teaching. I love passing my knowledge on, but I love the product too. So I love doing it in the salon and actually transforming people's lives through the art of hair.
So amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
it really is.
Just to go in and come out looking so different, because we all know some people can never have good thick hair. It doesn't matter what you do. You're just not 100%. Genetically, you just can't. And at the front where it's missing and thin, I can bang them in there, baby. Right. Love it.
Yeah. No, everything about it. More importantly, even people that have gone through cancer don't have the same hair. Yeah. Like, the fact that I can transform in 2.5 hours and turn their life around in the way they feel about themselves, it's so rewarding.
So rewarding.
I genuinely am so passionate about it.
That's good. Now tell me, that you're doing that in the salon and the girls do it too, or you're the only one doing it, or the girls?
No, I do it. One of my senior does it.
Yeah.
I do encourage, you have to be a senior to do the certification.
Oh,
So anytime any of my girls become seniors,
Yep.
they then go through the certification process because I feel they all should learn it.
Yeah.
Ideally, in the perfect world, I'd love to get a couple of machines and have a couple of us doing extensions in the salon at the same time, like as opposed to just having the one machine and doing the one client at any one time.
Wow.
So that would be
I didn't think they
growth.
did they use machines? I didn't know they used
There
machines.
is a little machine that helps you bond the keratin bond to the hair.
Oh.
It's a little heat machine. Yeah, but we've only just released the new great length hair wefts, which are the traditional wefts that you sew in.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm having a lot of fun playing with those.
Yeah.
I almost wish I had discovered extensions a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed it's taken me 40 plus years to find this product and to play with it.
Yeah, but I reckon that the years ago the success wasn't there. Like in my salon many years ago, the girls wanted it, so we got them in, but it was like this beading and you had to squash the beading and it took forever. It was like.
And so bad for your hair too.
Oh, and so, and then we did it in Paran. And the problem I had, which is the people who wanted to have those beads and could sit there for 5 hours, it took such a long time. Then if they didn't show, you had this big gap, 4 hours thing.
Yes.
They never looked after it. It was often losing their hair. And the ones who had the money were either strippers or on cocaine. So they were a little bit on the dodgy side, just saying.
Exactly.
And
well, that's what put me off extensions.
Yeah, I was thinking, no, I'm all about healthy hair, not all about fucking.
Yeah, exactly right. I was
Yeah.
the same. I had the same attitude that you had completely, but I think we just didn't look into it enough
I don't
to
think
realize.
I don't think they had that back then.
The keratin, the keratin bonds have been around for 25 plus years.
Oh, we're a bit slow, Lib and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if not longer. I think in Australia they've been around for about 25 to 30 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
exactly right.
Yeah.
I suppose when you're not interested, you don't look for it.
No,
that's the problem.
There's a problem. But the ones that I had were the ones and they stitched them in to they did a little braid, I think, and then they stitched
Yeah, well, we don't braid anymore. We
they
do
put them
create like a
this.
band.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do create a band and then we do stitch them in. I've only just started doing those and I love them at the moment. I'm having a lot of fun playing with those at the moment. So, I just recently did a model last week and we've taken a whole heap of footage and posting it every day and she looked incredible.
Yeah. So
a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Well, do you have anyone in my colour? Do you have this colour?
Yes, you can actually.
Get out. I'm coming
No, they
down.
do. They do have grey.
Do they?
But is your hair, how long is your hair now? I know you cut it all off.
It's about.
You've grown it.
Yeah, it's about here at the front, but it was a bit bob and the curls bang up in the middle. Like it's only that long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
you could easily do it then.
Yeah, not yet. Well, because it's so big. Like when I get to here, absolutely. I love it.
So you're permanently in Bali?
That's here, baby. That's it.
I need to come up. I need to come up and do them there for you.
Yeah, we can.
Like you come to me, I come to you.
Yes, we can do it. We can do a tax thing. Well, you should come in August.
What's happening in August?
Well, have a retreat. Anyway, that's another conversation. You can see what's happening here, right?
We'll talk about that off air.
Okay, so maybe thinking about, you always wanted to have a team. I think that's one of your greatest strengths is that we're people. And I think that we are better off around people. But one of the things that I really always loved about you, Lib, was you're always training someone. Always training someone. That's a skill that not everybody does.
Well, I suppose this is why I employ a lot of apprentices, because I love the training process. Yeah. I love teaching people the skill and how to do it and how to do it properly. Yeah. I can be, well, after spending time with you, I'm a very polite and very patient taskmaster, but I'm a taskmaster. Because to me, unless it's perfect, it's not good enough. Yeah. Because I figure if they learn to do it perfect, it's a skill they'll have for the rest of their life.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a
So
role of a teacher to not go,
yeah,
oh,
exactly right.
just whack them in. That's right.
Yeah,
But
exactly right.
but you've
Exactly
always been
right.
like that. And I think sometimes because you raise 4 boys, you're a teacher, whether you like it
Yeah,
or not, you're a teacher.
100%.
Yeah. And so you've got,
100%.
and the thing I think that it's a mind read, but I think I brought to you is a different style of getting your message across.
Teaching.
So, yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I was just telling,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt you.
No.
I was just telling James's girlfriend, Grace, who's also a hairdresser.
Yeah.
I was just telling her, after spending 2.5 years with you, I was a totally different person in the salon as a boss, as a mentor, as a teacher. So I genuinely, and this is not for the podcast, but I genuinely owe it to you because you did turn me around.
Yeah.
I know that I've said it a million times, and I say it every day to people I speak to in the industry. I graduated from the Lisa Conway School.
Lucky you. You're one that got away.
Yeah, the one that got away, exactly right.
Well, in those
No,
days,
but it's true because
because you had so much potential, but it was a one size fits all, and that's
yeah,
the trouble with most of us. And the only reason I know that, Lib, because that's what I was, one size fits all. Do it like
yeah.
this, you dickhead. Why are you doing it like that? Not good.
It's true. Where now I do wear the different hats every day, and I do I do have 4 apprentices at the moment, so I wear a different hat for each apprentice. Like
Yes.
I approach the situations differently.
Yeah.
I can teach them the same technique, but in a different format, and I never used to do that.
No, so good. And I've even developed more things around that. There's a remind me after, we'll get Jess to send it to you. There's a dog type of quiz, right? What type of person? So there's the golden retriever, right? So I don't know if you know much about dogs. Do you know much about dogs?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, because Italians don't have dogs because they don't grow fruit or vegetables, but that's fine.
And we don't allow them. I don't allow them in the house
That's right. No,
because of my OCD.
That's right. But if you weren't most hairdressers love dogs. So the golden retriever is a really gentle type personality, and you can't growl at them because they get very offended easily. You know, you've got to keep praising them. And the golden retriever likes everybody, goes to everybody for a pat, and that's what they are. They're like they call them the old goldies. They're really lovely. And then the next personality is the poodle, which is, have a look at me if you don't mind. You know, the poodle.
The show dog.
The show dog, yeah, best in show. So the poodle's got like, I'm doing this, so everyone should do this. This is what I'm doing, right? That's what the poodle does. Have you met
I'm a poodle.
Yeah, that's right. Have you met my owner? She's got a lot of jewelry on, my owner, right? So that's the poodle with the necklace of diamonds. And then you've got the border collie. So the border collie is a sheepdog. They're workers.
Yeah.
Sheep in paddock. That's it. I don't care. I'm pushing hard. And they just get it done, and they'll do it again. And they get so frustrated because, why didn't you do what I told you to do? So there's maybe a bit of border collie in you, just say. And the border collie, you do it this way. And that, like you said, the OCD part of you is like, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. And if it's not perfect, then I'm not worth teaching you. So there's a fair bit of border collie in you, or kelpie. You see a kelpie on the beach. You throw the ball to the kelpie, he brings it back. You throw it again, he brings it back. You throw it again, he brings it back. That's what he does, right? The poodle goes, hey, have you got any other coloured balls? Because I don't really like the red ball. Do you have any sporty balls? Right? And then the only other one, which we don't see too much, is the fox terrier. The foxy goes, is it something I need to do? Is there something to chase? They've got to research it. They've got to check it all out, and they need to know everything before they even start. And so when you learn that about your styles, and I'll give it to you and you ask them the questions, it's really good because then they understand not only what you are, but what they are too. And then when you're going to talk to someone who's a poodle, you explain to them why it would be so important for them, because they'd really step up and be recognised as the good hairdresser you are, and, you know, that sort of thing. When you talk to a border collie, you tell them that it's the kind and most thoughtful thing you can do for a client. It's a really good idea to learn this because clients won't say it, and they need someone like you who's supportive, right? But the border collie, you say, no, this is right. Like you said, no, unless you're doing it properly, you're not doing it, and I'm not doing my job, and this is what it is. So you stick to your guns over things, right? So when you do that, it makes it so much easier for you to teach people when you know how they learn.
Yes, 100%, 100%. Because I didn't have that skill pre you. and you used to butt head with people,
Yeah.
but you were just trying to get the message across, but they just weren't understanding it. Where now I get the message across, they understand it, and they thank me for it.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah. So you learn their style, and you get them to learn in the way that they do. And the golden retriever, who keep everybody happy, they never say anything. You tell them something and you want them to do it, and then you go, okay, good. And you come back next week and you go, how'd you go? And they go, oh, I didn't do it. And you think, what the fuck? Like, seriously?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because you've got to give them really clear instructions as to why you want it done and how it's going to be done and how good it's going to be. And can you do that for me by tomorrow, please? And they go, oh, okay. Because they just go like this, and they hope you don't notice.
Oh, that's the biggest thing you taught me is people want to be led. Like you got to lead people. You can't just like take the slate for them or like let things just go. Well, that's okay. We'll do it next time, because they want a leader to lead them.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Yeah.
And again, that was one of the big qualities I learned, because instead of being Mr. Nice Guy all the time and just letting it be, no, show them, teach them, follow through.
Yeah.
And you do earn way more respect from your staff when you do that.
You do. And I think when people let people get away with things, you're not really, because you just go home and be shitty to someone else. Like you just, you're not pretending to anyone, and then you just build up this frustration. So
yeah,
it's easier. Just find out, do they want to learn and grow? If they don't, then that's not the right place for you. It's fine. There's more than one way to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
And what about looking after yourself? One of the things that you were really good at, which I wasn't back then and now I am, is going to the gym and looking after yourself.
I still do that every single morning, 7 days a week.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The gym is my outlet. The gym is where I go to release any tension, any pressure, to clear my head. Yeah. And I do it normally every morning before I go to work. Yeah. Because by the time I get to work, in my head, I know what I'm there to do and how I want to do it. Yeah. And I walk in with a clear head, and I always walk in with a smile on my face. Yeah. And ready for a good day of work. Yeah. Never walk in with negativity. If I have any negativity, I get rid of it at the gym. So that's sort of my medication, let's call it. Yeah. So the gym is definitely my medication. And I can't, even if I want to let it go, I can't. Yeah. Yeah. That's so. It would be like not taking my medication.
Yeah, it is a medication, and it's for your brain. People don't realize that. I think was sold to most people as it's for your body, but I don't think it's for your body. I think your body benefits, but it's for your brain. And I know the self. If I don't exercise, I'm just going to get into I won't do that. And then I get into the minimum, do less and less. Yeah.
But I think, and your frame of mind's not right.
No. And I think the other thing too, Lib, is to be and enjoying what you're still doing 42 years is you've got to listen to people all day. So if you don't come in with the clear head, it's not going to work. Like you've got to
100%.
You got to fill your cup first, and then you go in and fill the others.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like I said, it's a very big part of my life, and it's not about the aesthetics and the body. That's a bonus. It really is all about the brain. Yeah. So, that's something I can't give up, and I plan not to give up. And hopefully nothing makes me want to have to give it up.
No, that's so good. And what about, I remember one of the things I remember about you was the discounting. You had lots of friends who, now.
Do you remember that day? We butted heads so bad, but you were so right.
It was like, I think at first you didn't think anyone got a discount. You thought maybe. No, but I remember it was one lady, like it wasn't just the relatives, because whenever I work with Italians or Greeks.
Clients.
I know. And they were paying like a price, and then it never went up or something. One girl was like a student low wave price, but she was like had 3 kids later or something.
You made me write down every person that got a discount in the previous 2 weeks. And I was convinced there was going to be like 4 or 5 people. Yeah. And I filled 2 foolscap pages of people. And then you made me total up what if they had all paid full
like a
price.
mean woman.
No, it was the best thing you did, because You made me add up, if they were all to pay full price,
What it would
what
be.
my figure would be as opposed to the figure that I made.
Yeah.
And it was mind blowing how much money I was losing to be a nice person to people that I didn't need to be a nice person to.
And they didn't even know. Like, that's even worse. If you give someone a discount, like if they think it's 130, but it's actually 150, but they don't know it was 150, well, then you didn't even get the opportunity to be a nice person. So the nice person
Yeah.
was just in your head.
Yeah, I know, 100%. And the fact that you think you were being a nice person and these people loved you for it, the minute I had to make that change, I think 90% of them all
They're all
stopped
right.
coming.
Oh, did they?
And yeah, but your comment there was great. We've got empty chairs to fill with real paying clients, and literally in no time, I filled every appointment with proper paying clients.
Yeah. And quite
So
often
it was
they,
huge.
quite often they don't come back. Quite often they don't even notice. Like, I teach people how to have a conversation around. So the good news is you've been getting a discount, and they go, have I? And they go, yeah. But the bad news is I'm not doing it anymore. My accountant says it's a really shit strategy when you're running a business. And then they go, oh, well, what is it then? And I say, well, it should have been 155, but I've been charging you 140. And they go, okay. And so usually you don't lose people. So you must have Dobby tight asses.
No, well, I did. I did have a lot of people that were coming because I was
cheaper.
doing them a favor,
Yeah.
but I was also saying no to potential clients that
Pay
were
full.
prepared to come for my skills and my knowledge and pay full price. So it was sort of a wake up call. That was a big wake up call to say, okay, no, this is not how you run a successful business. And this is not what you do to yourself after this many years of working hard to build the skills. So that's something I teach to all my staff now. Like,
Can't do what you're worth.
charge for what you're worth. Like, but give the client the service and the product so that they will happily pay regardless.
Yeah. That's right.
And that's
Because
so important.
people remember the how you make them feel much more, forever than how much things cost. Like if you ask, how much did you pay for these shoes, or how much did you, it's about whether the shoes are comfortable and you wear them or not. It's whether the
100%.
the value is in that you like it and you still like it. It's not
Yes,
so much.
100%.
It's not so much in the ticket. But I know myself, I've always been, if something's half price, I buy two and then I give one to my sister. And I think, well, that wasn't a bargain, was it? So that's girls' maths. But I think it's really important to know that what I find really disappointing is so many people don't learn these skills. So you learn your trade, right? And then you go out and you get a salon, but no one teaches you the value of you, and that discounting
100%.
isn't a good idea, that you need to be talking to people in different levels about, how you get people to engage. And not everybody wants more money. Some want time off. There's different things that people like to be rewarded by. So we're all different. We're not the same. And when you have a one size fits all, you're only, you're capped, as to where you can grow. So
yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, they were all at the time. It was hard and mentally for me to get my head around it. Like I said,
sometimes it was like I think,
I needed the tough Lisa that said, no, do you want to be successful? Yes, I do. But you've got to follow what I teach you.
And I think for you back then, it would have been harder for you to learn this way on a screen, to be honest.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. But I think you could now, because now everybody's used to being on a screen and people do understand how to do that. But I think back then, I used to drive to you. Take me an hour, but I used to drive to you.
And I used to drive to you and spend time with you and Muriel.
That's right. And then in the later years, you used to drive to me, because I slowly removed myself down a bit, and then they used to all come to my office in Parkville. So you can change things with people, you can improve and grow, but what you've got to do is you've got to have the right person. The same as when you've got a good team member, you can teach a good team member, but she wants to learn, then you can teach her, right? But if you don't have someone who wants to learn, then how do you teach them? You can't.
It's the usual saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah, it's a
that is
two-way
so
street. Yeah,
100%.
I remember you asking. One of the things I do remember, there was a girl. I think her name was Lily. I don't know if she still worked there.
No. Long gone. Yes.
Long gone. Lily, she was funny. She was like away with the hippies, that one. She was lovely.
Yeah.
But you were worried about, I don't know if you remember this, you were worried about you were going to be away for a week and you were worried about her getting there on time and opening the shop for you. Remember? Do you remember that?
Yes. I actually had forgotten about this, but yeah, I did. Yeah. You just
And it
jogged my memory.
was a really lovely example of that. If you use a different approach, you'll get a different outcome. So you were worried about her because Lily she didn't get there on time lots of times, right? She was always the other girl, Elenthra. She was always efficient, well-oiled machine. She used to do everything. But this one, Lily, was a bit. She was a bit hairdresser like, that one. And I remember you saying, I'm going to tell her if she's late, but next week when I'm not here, I'll have to go off my tits. And I said to her, well, you could do that. But I said, why don't you ask her to help you? Because she's a golden retriever, right? She's a very lovely girl. I said, why don't you ask her if she could help you? Because it'd be really important if you could be on holidays and relax knowing that Lily would be there greeting the clients. And you asked her and she did it and you couldn't believe it.
Yes.
And you said,
Yeah. I had completely forgotten about that scenario, but it's, that was so true because, the approach I was going to have, I probably would have lost her. Instead, asking her the way we asked her.
It was
Yeah,
frustrating.
exactly.
And you're thinking, oh my God, Lily, because you're right. You're absolutely right. Look, how hard is it? We start at 9, get here at 1:45. Hello, like how old are you? That's how I would
Yes.
think. That's how I thought. I'm thinking, mate, like piss off, you know? But we both know that's only one.
Doesn't work.
No.
No, 100%. No, and asking people to do and giving them a task, but with like a proper task, like, can you be here for this week?
Yeah.
Like, it does work.
Yeah. Make it
Again,
clearer.
it's clear instructions.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And we're often not taught that. We just presume that they will. Like, yourself with your children, that if you ask one child to do something, they can do it. And you ask the other one, he goes, oh, do you want it now? I think, no, next month. What do you think? Like, we don't give enough instruction. So it's really good when you can just make it very clear that that's what the expectation is. And can you do that for me? And if you can't, I'd like you to tell me now, because if you can't do it, I'm going to have to find someone else. Oh, now they have to listen. So it's simple, isn't it?
It's very simple. It really is simple. It's clear instructions.
Yeah.
And it's and stop doing that. Okay, if you can't do it now for me, I'll do it myself. You know what I mean? Like, actually give them the opportunity to prove to you that they can do it.
Yeah. And let them fail if they want to. Let them fail, because when you remind people, don't be late tomorrow, and remind them, have you done your numbers? Have you done that? It doesn't really help. You need them to fail. So then you can say, so how are we going to fix this? Because I asked you and you didn't do it. So how are they going to solve it? Not how are you going to fix this? How are they going to do it? It's pretty simple, really, isn't it?
It is simple, but oh my God, you are bringing me back to our sessions. You are bringing me way back to our sessions, which was a long time ago. And it's just brought back all those memories of sitting in your office and strategizing, and you teaching me how to speak like that calmly and just and getting the message across. And
because
wow,
you were such a joyful, naughty student. Like, you were such a like a happy shithead who didn't want to do something. Like, I had to really pin you down, I don't know why.
you did.
I did. I was thinking, really? How's that working for you? And so it was nice. And I've always enjoyed that kind of personality. I think that's because it's me. And I feel like I like it when someone takes time and thinks I'm worth the effort. I like that. And that's where, I gift that to you and you gift that to the team. So it keeps going. Do you know what I mean? And so
yes, 100%.
That's right. And that's where
it's pointless getting a gift like that and not doing anything about it.
No, what's the point? Like, I say to people, if I have this in front of me and I say, and I give this to you, then you have it, but I don't have it. But if I teach you something that's a behavior or a thinking process or something, then I can give it to you, but I get to keep it too. And then I can.
Yes, 100%.
Wow. So it's different to an object. It's an idea, it's a thought or something. I just wish that everybody would learn those things and then not struggle for so long. Like not
Yes.
realize that you can't, you have to look at your finances and you have to be responsible. And so if you take a person on and you don't train them, that's going to take you about 9 months before you realize this doesn't work. Whereas if you take them on and you're really adamant as to what the expectations are, then hopefully in 9 weeks, or even if you're good at it, 9 days, and you'll know this person's not going to work or this person is. And so just the shorter of time is nice, just this is how we do
This
it.
is why I wish so much I had done this earlier in my career, or in my business career, because I think it would have guided me through business a lot easier in what to do and how to do it.
Yeah.
But I suppose, it was what it was back then.
And I don't think there was much help around back then either, Lib.
There wasn't.
No. There's a lot more. Even just you can ask ChatGPT things now, and you can.
Yeah, I know.
You can.
But it's not this. It's still not the same. Not the same as speaking to someone that's been through it themselves.
Yeah, and I think that I'm always really happy to tell you where I've mucked it all up. I don't pretend that I am good at everything. I'm not. I'm just.
But that's what made you real. That's what made me stop and listen, because yes, you admitted to when it didn't work for you either. So I thought, okay, well, this is someone that's got experience and has been through it, just like I'm going through it. So she's talking from her own personal experience.
Not out her bum.
And that's a big difference.
And do you find, and not out her bum, do you find now, I'm finding mentoring salons now, there's so much, like I reckon since COVID, things change. I feel like people are a bit nervous and a bit scared, the salon owner and also the team, to be uncomfortable, to sit with the uncomfortable. So, for example, like we're talking about retail, we're talking about rebooking, and the team leader is thinking like, I've already told her, I've told her everything, I've tried everything, and the team member says, all right, I'll try, and they don't. Like I feel like there's a less bravery around. I feel like there's less, or there's more golden retrievers. I feel like there's a lot of people that are a bit more
100%.
bit more sensitive.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I think life has done that to a lot of people. People aren't prepared to take the risk. People aren't prepared to do or to put in the hard yards. How many salons do I speak to that refuse to put on apprentices because it's just all too hard now? So they just want seniors to come in and just do what they know best. But that doesn't work either.
Well, where are they going to come from if you don't make hairdressers
I was
yourself?
going to say, someone's got to take on these apprentices. Someone's got to start teaching people. We need to get more people in the industry, and they've got to go somewhere and be taught by passionate hairdressers.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it's the same with beauty. I feel like if they might learn things in a college, but I feel the bit that's missing is the communication. Like you said, I sat with you and I told you stories and I made you do something, and then you had to come back and tell me how it went. And so you break it down. But I think the rewards for doing that for another human being is huge. Like I love it.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge, way huger than sitting in a conference or a lecture where someone's telling you their experience and you walk away thinking, oh yeah, I've been through that, and then just go on with your merry day. Like when someone's told you their experiences and teaching you how to avoid an experience like that, and this is what you do, and this is how you say it.
You've got to have a lot more compassion and kindness, I feel.
To take it on and to actually action it.
Yeah, because I feel like people are more sensitive now than
way more sensitive
ever before. And so that's like, it's slower. To me, it's just slower. And so for someone to learn something, like if they can't do it straight away, they're a bit pissed off, like there's not as much like resilience and grit in them. I feel like.
No, 100%.
Yeah, like I did it. Scared. How did it go? Didn't work. Well, you did it once. Like I can't say that, but I think, no, it's supposed to, you're not going to get it right until you do the next 10. Oh, okay. So you've got to make it really gentle and soft so that they can have another go. Whereas you'd say, go and ask this and then come back and tell me. And then they go, I didn't ask. I think, why didn't you ask? Like you got to break it down. And so I feel like the team member's a bit more timid. They don't want to tell you. what they don't know. And then the salon owner's a bit timid because they don't want to push them. Well, they might have mental health problems, and I don't want to be, like they're all a
The
bit,
cause of it.
yeah, people are a bit anxious, more anxious than ever before. And so the salon owner,
So we walk on eggshells.
yeah, so
all
the
day
salon
long.
owner doesn't want to be, the cause of anybody's uncomfortable feelings. That's what I think's the problem.
Yes, 100%. 100%. And I had this conversation with a lot of colleagues that have got salons, and we often discuss it.
You've got
We
to be
often discuss
uncomfortable.
this.
That's what it is. You've got to be uncomfortable. The same as in the gym. The way you grow your muscles is you put them under pressure. Like
But
you've got
but
to
even
put
saying
people
what
under
you've
pressure.
said, like when I teach the hair extensions, I will always say, I don't expect your first ride to be perfect in any way, shape, or form. But by the second ride, you'll start to understand it and it'll become more natural, and you'll do it. Like instill that confidence that it is going to be messy, it isn't going to be right, but eventually you'll
Do it
get there.
anyway. Just do it anyway.
Yeah, just keep doing it. The more you do it, the better, the more you perfect it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's like anything, isn't it? Like I just feel like there's an
That's just life in general, isn't it?
but there's an impatience now. I feel like there's an impatience there. If you can't get it right the first one or two goes, then I don't think they're that keen, and I think you've got to spend a lot more time with people to teach them how to talk to people. It's not okay that you can do a good haircut. You've got to really be able to talk to people to know which haircut to put it on. Like if you don't do,
and we're teaching more of that than the actual skill of cutting these days, because the younger generation don't know how to speak to people.
no, that's the thing.
To converse. Yeah. So again, like consultation sessions in the salon are huge with us, because we're teaching the younger girls how to consult and how to speak and how to ask the questions so that they can come up with a solution for the client.
Yeah, because every mistake it started there in the consult, because
100%.
something wasn't addressed then, or you thought, or you presumed,
Or you didn't ask.
Yeah. And so
You were too scared to ask the question, the hard questions.
the fear of the question, that's the bit that I feel like it happens between the beauty therapist, the salon owner. It happens between the hairdresser and the salon owner. It happens between the therapist and the client. It happens between the hairdresser and the client. Like I just think we just got to say what you want to say. Say it kindly, but just say.
Just say it.
Just say
Just
it.
get the message across. Yeah, 100%.
And I feel like that's, I feel like that's risen a bit in later months.
Oh, 100%. Life's done that. Life's done that to everyone in general.
Yeah.
So, but I think we need to keep soldiering on and still make it work.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will be a closing down industry.
Well, I don't want ChatGPT to do me hair, but anyway.
No, thanks.
No, but I think what the opposite to that though, Lib, is if you're prepared to put in the time with your team, then you're going to stand out. Like you're really going to stand out as a salon owner and someone that would be good to work for. Because if you do put in the time and be compassionate and take it small and teach people how to talk, then to me, that's the answer. Just do that.
Well, it is the answer. And it's funny because I do it because I want to do it, not because I'm trying to make myself a better boss. It's just passing on the knowledge.
Well, once you learn it, you can't unlearn it.
Not do it, exactly right.
Yeah.
And to watch the girls succeed when they do their own consultation, because my eyes and ears are on everyone every day. So I see what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to pull a girl up and say, great consultation, but why isn't she buying retail? Why did she have a treatment? Did you talk about the importance of that stuff? And I forgot. You know what I mean? So you've got to be on top of it constantly. You can't just say, I've taught you, you can do it now.
Yeah.
No, you got to constantly remind them. And then when they do it, they themselves come at the back and high five me like I nailed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's the joy of teaching.
Yeah. Geez, I love teaching. So good. And so how many more years are you going to be? 42? What are you going to get to, Lib?
I don't know.
You
I
must
really
have
don't know.
started young. You're not as old as me. I'm 62 this year. How old are you?
I'll be 57.
Oh.
I'm 3 years away from my seniors card.
No, you don't get a seniors card till you're 65.
No, 60, thank you, in Melbourne, in Victoria.
I don't think I
I
can.
get my free train trip to Bendigo once a month.
Well, I hope you go there.
Even when people ask me at the gym, "Oh, how old are you?" I just look at them and say, "I'm 3 years away from my seniors card,
There
mate."
you go. That's it. I know. I love telling people how old. I couldn't give a shit. Doesn't matter. I've
Yeah, me either. But
always been proud of
I
my
say
age.
it all the time. My retirement looks like me going into the shop 1 to 2 days a week.
Yeah. And when's
That's my
that?
retirement.
When's that going to happen?
Oh, I don't know. At the moment, I'm still a bit too passionate to let it go.
Oh yeah, good.
But
Well,
I am starting to get a little bit tired. I won't deny it.
yeah.
So in the next year or two, I think it'll be time for me to start pulling back my hours slightly.
Yeah, just a little bit each day. That won't hurt you.
Yeah,
Just
every
whenever.
second Tuesday off or something like that.
Yeah,
But
just pull them back a bit each day instead of doing 8, do 5. You know.
yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
So that will be that's the plan,
Yeah.
and then see how that goes, and
What are you
just
going to
slowly
do?
work.
Get a veggie patch or
So,
what?
don't be so stupid. I don't have a veggie. I could never have a veggie patch because we sold our family home last year.
Oh, did you?
Like Pride and Joy family home that we built, we sold it, and we live in an apartment
Oh, so much better.
in a city. So we're loving life at the moment.
Oh, wow. So you're commuting out.
So, well, it's close enough to work,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, we're loving the lifestyle of not being in the suburbs.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah, yeah. So that's been the biggest change in our lives in the last 6 months,
Wow.
and yeah, so
No
sort of
lawnmower.
loving life a little bit. That's sort of re-sparked loving
Yeah.
life a little bit.
Yeah, we
And
can
just
go
doing
out. You can go out more like they do in other countries like Italy and places like that, you know? Yeah, they don't have.
God, we go out 3 nights a week. We're out for dinner. Who cooks anymore? That's
Yeah,
so last year.
well, that's so last year. I'm
I,
sure you
I,
I'm sure your wife likes that plan. Well,
oh,
that's a
she
good
does.
that's the good thing about Bali. We've only got, I think, 1 fork and 2 knives. Like they've got a whole set. Simon goes,
I love it.
we're like prisoners. I said, no, we always eat out. It's fine.
I love it.
Yeah,
I so have to come and visit.
yeah, you should do. Yeah, we've got a
Oh, I'd love
retreat in
to.
August, healthy, wealthy, and kind retreat in August. You need to come to that for 5 days. It's good. You'll love it.
Oh, I'd love to. So
Yeah.
whereabouts in Bali are you?
I'm in Sese, so it's like Canggu a bit further out. It's a bit more country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Oh,
not
wow.
Seminyak down that way is a bit like there's all the Aussies.
Commercial.
All the
Yeah.
Aussies go there. There's not too many Aussies here, and it's a bit long-term people here. People
Yeah.
who
Okay.
live here for a year or two. So and mostly the Balinese. So it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So got
Awesome.
roosters next door, and yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Fantastic. Well, you look amazing.
I feel
So
good. Feel good.
it's agreeing with you.
It is agreeing with me. I think it's a really nice time in your life when I just coach the salons I want to coach. I just teach about training and getting them off the floor a bit so that they can, have a business and a life because,
Yes.
because you can do something for too long. And I think if you're doing too many hours, then when something goes wrong, you get pulled back in, So
Yeah.
it's really about
100%.
prioritizing your health and looking after yourself, and the same as things I taught you, how to say no.
Yep.
All of those things. But yeah, I love it. It's good. Do
Good on you.
more overseas, American and English clients, and that's nice. They're very different to Australian salons. Australian salons are real, she'll be right, mate, a bit near enough. Whereas the Americans are really, thank you, ma'am, it's really nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they're very religious people, Americans.
Yep.
So I like it. It's good. It's a nice
Good
change.
on
Like,
you.
like anything, it's the same. The principle's the same. It's about, looking after yourself so that you can look after people. But
Yes.
yeah, it's more has a focus on it's your turn now. That's
Yeah.
yeah, which I really
Well,
like.
it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's good. All right. Well, thanks for
Good on
talking.
you.
Thanks for
No,
chatting.
it's been an absolute honour doing this with you, and it's so good to see you.
Yeah.
So thank you for asking.
Oh, my pleasure. Like I said, I don't usually put people on because I think, I can't be bothered. But I thought, no, Lib's got a lovely energy about him. He's been around forever, and he just, you made your business your life, and you raised the children and done what you did, and it's just great. It's good. It's a great career. It's a great career.
It is. It is a great
Yeah,
career, and
it
it's
is.
a wonderful industry to be in
Yeah,
for
I
many
love it.
reasons. Yeah.
And you have so many skills, you know, like
You do.
I can paint. So I painted that mural on the wall.
I've been staring at that. That's stunning.
Is it? It's good.
I love it.
I
I
just
love it.
gridded it up and knocked it up in about 2 afternoons. It's I just did it with a roller, like rough as ready. You wouldn't cope, but it's nice, and I think it's just a really nice time in our lives. I think to do what we do and make
Exactly
time for
right.
ourselves. Yeah, I wouldn't be young.
100%.
I don't want to be younger for anything. I'm fit and healthy, and it's lovely.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Lisa. Take care.
You too. Bye, Lib. Bye, love. Bye.
Bye.